training camp is now officially underway with the first practice out at St. Vincent College.
And today we heard from the Steelers quarterback. Bob Pompeani is live from Latrobe with what Ben Roethlisberger is saying. Bob.
Well, Ken and Susan, another beautiful day out here, and the Steelers officially did begin 2019, and they did it without Antonio Brown. But you know it's going to be almost impossible to replace all those numbers. 15 touchdowns, 1,400 yards of passing offense. In fact, with Brown here last year, Roethlisberger threw the ball 689 times. That by far is the most of any quarterback in the NFL, and it's not his preference. He said today he'd rather win by throwing with just 5 yards as opposed to throwing for 500 and losing. So Roethlisberger got to work today, and one of the things about him is his arm strength. At age 37, he still throws one of the best deep balls in all of the NFL.
I'd like to think that my arm is just as strong. I really spent a lot of time with my trainer working on my shoulders and back and things for throwing. So I'd like to think that my arm hasn't dropped off. And really, as you get older, you have to work on mobility and things like that. So a lot of stuff we've been working on is kind of short area in the pocket type movement. So truthfully, physically, I feel as good as I have. Obviously, the knees and things wear down a little bit as you get older, but I still feel sharp mentally too, so that's important.
Yeah, that's all important. And coming up later when we reconvene here at about 6:40, Rich Walsh will join me. Another important player, of course, will be Juju Smith-Schuster, who's now elevated to the #1 receiver here. Rich had a chance to speak with him. We're going to show you how Antonio Brown arrived at Raiders camp. And Le'Veon Bell says the money doesn't mean anything. He all is about winning. We'll talk about that and more, all coming up at 6:40. For now, this is Bob Pompeani, live at St. Vincent College. Susan and Ken, back to you.